shut the up about our body. My body, my choice.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I don't even know what to say. How did I not think of that? You just changed my mind on abortion. Thank you. You don't have to be in the pro-life movement long to know my body, my choice is a popular argument. I can't tell you how many times I've heard it used as a last resort in hopes of creating an uncomfortable position. But this is how I imagine pro-choicers think that we're going to respond when they say, my body, my choice, in response to absolutely everything we say. Oh my gosh, you're right. I don't even know what to say. How did I not think of that? You just changed my mind on abortion. Thank you. In reality, anytime somebody tells me they believe in a woman's right to her own body, I tell them, I agree. Absolutely, a woman's body should be protected. No one is saying women's rights should be taken away. There are a lot of decisions you can make for yourself. Education, where you live, who you marry. But that choice ends when another person's safety is at risk. Just like how a woman cannot go out into the middle of the street and murder an innocent person just because she wants to. When we are talking about abortion, we know science tells us that the baby is not a part of the woman's body. From the moment of conception, a preborn human is a complete, whole, distinct, separate living organism. Which is why when a mother is pregnant with a baby boy, that does not mean she has a penis. Her son has a penis. However, the response to this argument is not that simple. Most pro-abortion advocates know basic biology and still proclaim my body, my choice as a viable argument. The bottom line is that a woman does not have the right to end the life of an innocent human being. For example, there are a lot of things you cannot do when you are pregnant in order to protect the baby, such as taking dangerous drugs that could harm the child. Most people would be horrified if a woman intentionally took drugs that could kill her baby, yet that same woman could end her baby's life by abortion. It is also why women can be charged for intentionally neglecting their child. I mean, breastfeeding requires a woman to allow somebody to use their body, so should they get to choose not to feed their baby? No. This argument can also be dangerous because it encourages men to neglect their responsibility. It's her body, it's her choice, so it's her problem. If a man doesn't want to carry the emotional or financial responsibility of being a father, this argument is his way out the door. We ought to be encouraging men to be involved and holding them accountable for their part in the situation. Many women tell us that men threaten to leave the relationship unless she aborted their baby. That's abuse. The baby has two parents, and both parents should have a say in the baby's well-being. One way to address my body, my choice is by asking questions. Start off with something as simple as, do you mean you think a human fetus is literally a part of the woman's body like one of her organs is? Of course, most people will say no. They understand that a woman does not have two hearts, 4 arms, and 2 brains. However, questions like these start to break down the foundation of the argument to get to the root of what they are saying. Or ask, if it's her body, then why does the baby die after an abortion but she doesn't? You can also try to identify if they think it's okay to kill a baby at any point. Do you think that a woman should be able to have an abortion 5 minutes before she gives birth? Usually, and hopefully, the answer is no. Most people know deep down there is something wrong with killing a baby, which is why they use smoke and mirrors when they're talking about abortion. They use words like choice, fetus, healthcare, and clump of cells because that is less uncomfortable than saying words like murder and baby. Both moms' and babies' bodies must be protected from abortion. A preborn baby in the womb is exactly where he or she is supposed to be. It's how biology works. The more we have conversations like these, the more chances we have to change hearts and minds and help others see that a preborn baby is a separate, unique human life that has never existed before and will never exist again. Calm, thoughtful questions can help people examine why they hold a certain belief. We just have to be willing to speak up. The truth is easy to defend. Science speaks for itself. It is true that a woman can choose what's best for her body, and science is clear. A woman and her baby are 2 separate human beings. So the next time somebody uses this argument, challenge them on what that means to them. Ask them at what point is a baby not the woman's body. Typically, pro-choice advocates get comfortable with the few talking points they've been fed, but engaging in honest conversations can help you find common ground to break down their narrative and help them see the value and humanity of preborn lives. Just because somebody is vulnerable and needs you to survive does not mean you have the right to kill it. A newborn baby needs its mother to survive. A toddler needs its mother to survive. Dependence on another human being does not determine our worth. The fact that we are human determines our worth.